Grand Theft Auto is coming out with another installment. There's
That's a
speculation that
rumor.
it's in Virginia. Yeah. And so how do you feel about that? Are you a big Grand Theft Auto fan, and how do you feel about it being in Virginia?
I am not a Grand Theft Auto fan at all. I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, video games causes violence or, any crap like that. We all know that that stuff's not true. But I don't know. Grand Theft Auto is just one of those where I'm like, I don't really see the point. And as somebody who, like, I used to work in Walmart as a teenager, and I would see, these people come in all the time, with their kids and being like, oh yeah, I'm getting this game for my son's 6th birthday, and I'm like, you realize you can get hookers and and kill cops and all this stuff. And they're like, well, that's what he wants. But I mean, I don't discredit anybody else for playing it. Do what you want, do what makes you happy. But just for me, it's not a thing.
Not the wave. Got a little history with Grand Theft Auto. When Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, my brothers and I got invited to do a game testing, and little did we know it was from Rockstar. So we had Smuggler's Run was one of the games, and then there was another game that I was in there for, but I was, I believe, 12 or 13 at the time. They said, "Yeah, we're about to test this next game, Grand Theft Auto." I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, they're like, "It's an open world game, da da da," and I was like, "Oh, that looks pretty cool." And they're like, "Anybody under the age of 18 needs to leave." So I'm sitting in the lobby waiting, and I'm kind of tight. My dad is like, "So how did it go?" I was like, "Man, they kicked me out on the best looking game, the one I was most interested in." Don't get me wrong, Smuggler's Run was, it seemed pretty cool. That's pretty much my Grand Theft Auto story. So I've been playing it from three on. I'm not like a diehard, but
Sure.
as far as Grand Theft Auto being in Virginia, no, I would have expected this installment to maybe even leave the states, but eh, I guess
London, Grand Theft
right,
Auto London.
yeah, yeah.
But then the hard part would be driving on the opposite side of the road. You'd be like, what the hell? Have you ever played the Infamous games?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the third one and then one of the DLCs takes place in Seattle. And the city is set up completely differently. It's not like a direct translation of Seattle, but it's still fun playing that game and getting to go past like, oh, I used to hang out at that bar all the time, and then
Right,
got
right,
it
right, right.
in the game and stuff like that. So for people who live in Virginia or people who previously lived in Virginia or anything, it could be fun, to get to play and go
Yeah.
past things that you know.